Echo here with Recon Reality. And alright, I'm set up. It's part 2 to Seminary Park tonight, sadly to say. So I came back here. It is about 9 minutes until 11 o'clock. Jeremy from the Bloomingtonian is here. People are asking other people questions. There is one Bloomington City police officer vehicle that just pulled in and parked in the post office parking lot. He is currently down there right now. As far as people here at the park, there's still an encampment. There's tons of stuff continuing out here in the park. Not tons of stuff, but I mean, there's people. They're collecting their most salvageable personal belongings, I do believe. I don't know how many of these people are Bloomington residents, but as far as all these vehicles go here right now, I know for a fact that there was not this many cars whenever I was here earlier. I know that my car and maybe 2 others were the only that were here right now. So there's tons of people up here. There's people over there on the north side of the park. And we're just going to wait and see what happens. There's another police officer right there at the light. That is Second in College, I do believe. So, pray for the best, expect the worst, I guess. I'm not for sure. I also hear a fire truck, but pretty sure that that's not anything for this situation.
Can you not do that, please? Not right now.
Do what? I can film whatever I want, wherever I want.
Okay, thank you. Hey!
So I'm not trying to be rude or snappy. Nothing like that, but at the end of the day, just trying to show the situation that's going on. So it looks like there's some other reporters here. Like I said, I know the Bloomingtonian for sure. I don't know who else or where else. So I'm not gonna film it just out of respect, but it seems like somebody is in a tent talking to someone, just really agitated. So here is a police officer. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 that I can see so far. There's the tent where there is a person with their anger and frustrations and situation, whatever it may fully be. So yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't tell if they're placed around other places in the park or not. I don't know if there's going to be any more driving around or not. Now, I don't know if there's people in these tents over there or not. I'm not for sure. And it looks like there's a group or an organization here that I don't know exactly who they are. Oh, I know that there was a female that asked me to quit filming, and I know there's people here talking to people in a tent. There's a lot of people here right now that I personally didn't see earlier whenever I saw them. Or whenever I was here. Sorry, I'm tired. I'm absolutely exhausted, you guys. Hey, Mark.
Hey.
How are you? Yes. So,
There we are.
yeah, I'm just seeing what happens. So I'm going to stay away and out of the way of the police, but I can walk around for a few more minutes. So there are 3 police officers going over this way. They're going into a tent right now. It looks like it's been a little tore down a bit. Then as far as these tents over here, it looks like maybe they put them on that side of the sidewalk right now. I'm not for sure who the female is talking to them. But I'm wondering if the idea is that if those tents are on the other side of that sidewalk, that they won't be on the park property technically. I don't know what there's reasoning or a theory or idea there or not. Here's 2 more police officers coming in right now in College. Here's 2 to 3 more personnel with a group going back over to where the police officers are. And I don't know if there's more police presence over here yet or not, but more of these people are coming over this way. The police are going towards the tent. He's announcing himself as Bloomington Police. I have another cop right here right now, pulling in straight up on the sidewalk. So he said something about an eviction notice and something about the Parks Department. Then he said thank you. So like I said, I have 2 more officers right here. I'm going to be staying out of their way. These 2 officers are still going back towards in through the park. Tons of people. And everybody watching right now, thank you. Alright, he said Bloomington Police, is anybody inside? People are starting to chant, leave people alone. More police cars down there. Can't get a count of how many cops. Let's see. We have 2 over there. We have the 2 or 3 that just walked through. And we have 2 down there on the platform. So 7 to 8 roughly. There's 9, 10, 11. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cars. There's 2 more over there. And then 1 down there, maybe 2. So 9 to 10 cars. More than the 5 that I was told about earlier. 5, 6, 7. So I have 4 behind me. 5 right here in the middle of the park. 2 definitely over there on the corner. Alright, so there's definitely an organization here, whether it's a protest group organizing or a public service group. I'm not for sure what they are, but they called out a name and they're doing a huddle right now. So I think that they have a plan for definitely some type of organized something, but I have no idea what.
I did this on purpose because I never wear this coat. I'm gonna run into Kroger for a second.
So still 4 police officers down there. 4 in the middle right here. I don't see any of them on the east side of the park behind right here. But they are over there on the north side at the corner still. Alright, so I hear a police officer talking, I just can't hear what he says. It's also raining. Okay, so police officer going northbound on Walnut. There's another one coming in from the west. Hopefully it's for another situation. Okay. Security patrol driving by. So let's hurry up and wait right now. Here's sirens from the south, heading northbound again, I do believe. That's a county sheriff, so I'm pretty sure something else is going on. Hopefully a little more important than harassing homeless people. They haven't even come up to this tent right here at all. Alright, people are chanting, go home.
Go home! 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 Go home!
So somebody yelled, watch behind. Alright, they're saying fuck 12. I'm gonna remove myself from this situation now. I'm down for filming a protest whenever it's fuck 12, fuck the police and all that stuff. I'm not down for it. So definitely gonna distance myself from the situation right now. Watch from over here. It was really hard during the summer with all of the other protests that were happening for sure. I didn't know that that was going to become part of this. So I'm gonna go up here to see what kind of truck this is at the moment. I think it might actually be the sanitation department or a dump truck. I'm not for sure. Yeah. So, once again, Bloomington Sanitation Department is here. Or City of Bloomington vehicles, should I say right now. So the guy down here that talked to this guy right here, he's asking them, do you want to go home? We want to go home. I see 1, 2 more police cars right over there showing up. Other people are offering these Bloomington city workers jobs. I mean, there are actual Bloomington residents out here, not just homeless people, obviously. So The second truck talked a little longer. I don't know about the third. There's more police down there in the flat part. Two more cop cars driving in there. All right. Officers down there right now. The rest of them are cuddled up here. Cuddled, I said cuddled, I'm so tired. Huddled up here.
Fuck the police!
No, really, the police?
So back down here, Drill the Dragon. Basically I'm in Bloomington, Indiana right now, and there's a park where homeless people have set up an encampment, and they are getting evacuated out. It's called Seminary Park. These are all the protesters here against this taking place. So I have 2 police officers, maybe 3, in the parking lot right there, visible. I have 4 more down there on the flat. There's a group of them up over there. We have a total of 4 right here on College, going southbound. I don't see any over there northbound, but there's 2 more. Sorry, 1, 2, yeah, 2 more over there on 2nd and College. Then the parking lot. I mean, all of those over there. Those 2 right there, they're marked. The one down over there. Right here in this row, there's at least 4 more. So right now it's just going to be a hurry up and wait game, I guess. I don't know if they came here without a plan. That's hard to believe, right? So, yeah. Standing around in the park. All right, here they go. They're coming down. So there's the group of policemen that are over there. There are people with umbrellas.
Is that okay?
I was just singing. Folks were trying to chant, singing something. We're staying close to 30.
So the police department is going through all of their things right now. So they're literally taking that tent right now and whatever else, I'm not for sure. I don't know if there's a dump truck up there, just trailers. There's a bin. So it'll go right up there in that bin. Another tent. It's like, there's a bicycle there. There's all these belongings here. There was tons of food right there. You know, but they go for tents first. So these are the sanitation workers. Here are the protesters. Police staged all around. So it seems as if they're just escorting the city workers. I was like, are they like talking about me? So most of the protesters were staying over there. Most of this is media. It seems like everybody else is coming up, I'm not for sure. I don't know if that's all just stuff in there.
Better call in chicken. John, you can quit now.
I feel like with that much stuff in there, nobody checked it well enough to make sure it's not somebody other than yelling and shining a light in. Like, these checks for people inside their tents are not thorough enough, in my personal opinion. So they're shaking it, asking if anybody's in there. Okay, so this group is calling for something right now. It's a huddle. So the sanitation personnel are going over there with their police escort to get another tent. Because I'm wondering if they can't clear this one because somebody may be in it. Now they've called for a shield with this right here. Yeah, so somebody is in there. Alright, with being light right now, I'm going to not film that entire thing. I don't know if they just asked him to leave and they walked away. Not entirely for sure. But the sanitation personnel are up there. They got in one more tent. There's a tent right here behind everyone that's gathered. And they're going for more things up here. So yeah, there's a complete circle of people right here. I don't know if they have arms locked or what, but there's definitely people right there in the middle. They're trying to take this tent next that I knew somebody was in earlier. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 officers. I hear a canine. Sorry about the unstableness.
What are two of them are doing? We'll just bring back more tent. More tent.
Wow. COVID because they've been relocated and they're around new people. I hope you look at that and you say, I did that too. Because those are your headlines. When homeless people die because they're isolated from each other and from their resources, that's on you. That's on you. You get that.
This is a social gathering.
You killed JT? Are you a part of it? You killed a kind woman over the summer who died of an overdose because the occupation that had naloxone was evicted?
And I'm one of the people who started this.
How many more?
And the community garden.
How many more?
No more.
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 How many more? Louder! How many more?
No more.
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 Thank you. That's clear.
How you doing?
black. It's also about being poor, being homeless. And men didn't die just because they were black. They died because the economy left them out. They died because they were selling cigarettes, and cops viewed that as being somehow crossing the legal lines of what's allowed by the economy. Y'all are those cops today. You're those cops. Prepare to talk. There are good ones, but...
All right, let's look over here in the parking lot. It's been a minute. We got a dog. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I know for sure down at the end. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 police cars. Alright, I'm gonna run down to my car. I need to grab just 2 things real quick. And then I'll come right back up here. Maybe 18. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to get some gloves on real quick. So I think they were able to talk him into packing his things up. While they were around him, I think that they helped him. So I understand why the gentleman is very agitated, but I don't know at all if he potentially has a mental illness, and so I don't want to really exploit that.
Where's that way? Is that right? There's one in the blue tent. He's getting the stuff. He's gonna leave.
I don't see why canines are necessary at all. So now they're doing the same thing over here around that tent that they were doing here. Like I said, I understand why this gentleman is upset, but I think the other tent over there is, he's been much more verbal. So I know that there was another gentleman in the tent up and over there earlier. There were two, one in an orange and gray right next to that one. There's one in there, and I know one from in there just left. But as far as the other male that I saw earlier, I'm not for sure. I mean, I've been working my ass off all week, and I'm pretty sure that it's Thursday. Since it's after midnight, it's Friday now. Thank you. Yeah, I'm exhausted. So, with that being said, I feel like, I don't want to say what I feel like. I just wish that my tax dollars were going to pay these people's salaries for them to be able to be productive in another manner. So there's some things. I don't know if they're just going to go dump it and come back or not. That trailer is full. The trailer behind it is full. There's still all this stuff here. There's 2 tents up. There might even be more cop cars over here. I don't know. Feels like they grow every time I walk this way. So there's 4 right here behind me. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 vehicles at minimum. So there goes the trucks right up there northbound on Walnut with the trailers. I mean, these 2 are still here, but there's the one that pulled out and left. Looks like he's going all the way around to go westbound on 2nd. Alright, so they're backing the trailer up to the tent over there. These people are still surrounding this one. So I don't know. I did not see both gentlemen leave. I seen one. So instead of them dragging that all the way up there, they just decided to pull the truck up to over here.
That's a bullshit.
Sorry, I'm trying to put on a glove again. We're really having some trouble with this one. A lot of stuff in there. It's a big tent. Four full-grown men. Well, it's on the trailer now.
people like us that know about the actual truth of what's going on. Because we come down and give them a sit there and
I done 6
most
buckets
of the
here.
council people here, nobody cares about the
So we still have the group of protesters over there, and I don't even know what group they are, who they're with, so I don't want to put a label on it. But here's another cop directing traffic, one in his trunk, and here goes the trailer with the tent. So everybody's all lined up over here. He's getting back in line after getting that tent. So now, really, there's only one tent left, and it's the one everybody's surrounding at the moment. So. Can I ask who you're with? Who are you with?
Where I live?
Who are you with?
Oh, with the IDS.
Okay, so what's your name?
Sam House.
Oh, okay, I talked to Abraham the other day.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah, I have
Who are
the
you with?
Recon Reality, the small YouTube channel.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so.
Nice.
So there's still tons of stuff. So this gentleman that's in this tent, I do believe it's a gentleman, was very, very agitated earlier, saying that nobody will touch him, that he will fight to the death, so on and so forth. And I just hope that this goes as smoothly as the other two did. So there's a huddled group of cops all the way over there on 2nd behind the car. This is the gentleman that ended up leaving. A lot of people talked to him for a very long time, and I'm glad that tonight didn't end up a different way for him, for sure.
Mean dog.
People are making fun of the dog, but if they let that dog go, man, I'll deal with tear gas and pepper spray before I deal with the dog. So, police are still over there. Police are still huddled up back here behind this stone wall. I don't know. Something very large is coming off the top of their car. It's a bicycle. Okay. Had a tarp over it, so I was like, what is that? I'm kind of curious as in, what's the point in taking just the tents whenever all their other stuff is still here?
How late you staying?
Until it's over, I guess. I'm in it to win it now.
What time do you have to go to work in the morning?
Very, very, very early, so
Damn.
yeah.
I won't.
Yeah, no, just because it's all live streaming at the moment.
No,
So, no, you're fine. Perfectly fine.
of course.
Yeah, but no, I gotta be up. What time is it?
Yeah.
Do you know what time it is?
12:04.
12:04? Yeah, so I have to be at work in 6 hours.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah. It's been a long day. That's like I was talking a while ago. I'm like, is it Thursday? But it's after midnight, I think. So it's Friday now. Like, I don't know what day it is.
Yeah, I know it's Friday.
Yeah. It's what all the papers will read. I don't understand the point in them taking the tents if they're not going to take all the rest of the stuff too. Like, will they?
The country is mentally ill right now. The country itself. It's got a mental virus in it. I wouldn't be surprised if foreign governments have gotten it into our social media and instigated a lot of this. I talked with the police a while ago, and they believe a bunch of things that aren't true. They're misled, and they have their own myth that they follow.
There's a lot of people with their own myths right now.
Yeah, no, we're very divided.
Yes. Is this another? That's not
this
an
is like
undercover.
the circus. The management used to think that I was an animal rights protester. And the animal rights protesters thought I was a circus performer. And they were both right.
Right. Well, you can't be both of something sometimes, right?
Yeah, no, I'm not here. I'm not here against the police because I know who sent them here, and
Right.
it was Mayor John Hamilton. I'm not against the police. I'm sorry that they have to be here doing this. The chief of police is down here, and he's a friend of mine, and his second in command's down here too, and he's a friend of mine too.
Yeah.
I went down there and blamed it on. I said, "You shouldn't let Hamilton send you down here. You ought to push back."
What did he say to that?
Well, they just grunts.
They
You know,
Yeah.
he doesn't want to get in trouble with
Anybody?
the boss. Well, his pension's coming up. They're
Right.
almost retired. They've been on the job for 40 years, and they don't want to make any waves.
Yeah.
And
I'm
then-
gonna come down and I'm gonna record that
Sure,
real quick.
no,
See what
good.
he's saying.
No, I'm glad you're doing this.
So we want to hear them say that to all of us. We want to get recording of them saying that to all of us. We want to hear them say that to all of us. We want to record them saying that to all of us. And then we will have our two people who will be standing. We'll be stationing up with our brother. And then we will move to the sidewalk. And as we see them begin to depart, we will begin to depart. But we are not going to all disperse. I mean, however the how many of you there are, it's just three of us. So we will move to the sidewalk to disperse as we disperse. Does that sound green again?
Alright, so the gentleman in the tent right now, what I do believe is that they're not wanting to leave him alone here, and the cops are trying to kind of deal with, this group saying that you can leave 2 people here to be with him if the rest of everyone remaining leaves. And this guy over here that was telling us all that basically said that he wants to get it recorded of them telling everyone that.
Okay, we're happy to do that.
What's the deal?
What's the rest of it? Ladies and gentlemen, the parking is closed. You need
to leave so we can leave, and then we're done. I've already discussed with some of your representatives what's going to happen with this gentleman and the helper.
For the record, that is not a
So you're
representative.
not going to tell us what you told them.
I've already explained to folks here, the park is closed, you guys are going to have to leave.
So no.
We're going to try and help him at this point, but you guys are making the problem worse.
Why don't you want to restate that again? Why would it matter?
We talked to these folks, so that's where we're at.
Why are you avoiding?
It's been simple. You guys are going to leave a couple folks here. We're going to have people check on him throughout the night, check on them, and go from there.
With this check on them.
No, or we would have already done it. We're trying to work with you folks, but you're not helping us at all. You're making the problem worse. Okay, so this is the deal. 2 people need to stay with him to make sure he's okay. You will check on them throughout the night to make sure they are all right. But the rest of you need to go because the problem is getting worse because of this. So everybody needs to depart the park now so I can turn my officers back onto the streets to take other calls. Just that simple.
For the record, you are the problem.
Okay. Thank you very much. You need to go.
He wasn't very nice about it.
Hey, so I mean, seems like a better turnout than what it could have been.
No, that's
Could have been worse, could have been better.
that's my friend Scott Oldham. He arrested me years ago. He got my license number wrong in his rear view mirror and thought it was a stolen vehicle.
Nice.
I'd tell you about it, but if you...
Yeah. Well, so basically they asked everybody to leave. 2 people can stay here. And then with that, the police are going to go back out on the streets to take calls. Certain people with this group were, very adamant about getting very specific details. I don't know the man in the tent. I wish him the best. And I do hope that everybody starts to leave just so that, he can be okay. I see they're asking the police, we'll send a couple of people out. You send a couple of people out. But the police are going to stay here until everybody leaves. I know that's what it is.
See how much we can get on the inside. We can play down stuff on the outside if we have to. Okay. But I'm really bad at spacing week properly, so we can stuff. I got it.
So these guys are loading up people's belongings that were in the park. Sorry. And the cops are walking up through the park. Pretty sure asking everyone to leave. So looks like a lot of people are starting to head out.
I'm outside. I'm 6 feet away from you. Yeah, CDC. Keep walking away from me. Keep walking away from me. It's all right. Stay away from me. I'm outside. Look up the CD. Look up the CDC, buddy.
want the folks to be, I'll take that as a tax certificate. Is that fair? Is that fair? I'm outside. You don't have to. No.
So I feel like this confrontation is so the protesters keep going back, but he just keeps preaching and preaching. And so with that, I don't want to see the deal per se broken. There goes the trucks. And they did leave that tent. You know, it's really hard to hear what he's saying.
Well, Vanna, you are some trapeze artist. You are one wild ass little girl.
So now everybody's going to the sidewalk, I do believe. To everybody who watched, thank you. We do appreciate it. Like I said, I just hope everybody leaves. There's still a lot up there. So I don't want the gentleman who's in this tent. I don't want this deal to get broken. I don't want this. I don't want that. Everybody was reasonable in the situation at the end of the night, because as I stated earlier, it could have been much, much worse. Could have been much better, but it could have been much worse. So, with that,
Working hard or you hardly working, am I right?
so everybody is still okay. Sorry. So like I said, there's been a deal cut. And I hope it works out. I don't think anything else would happen, but if it does, I'm sure that the Bloomingtonian will have it covered, or IDS, or just people on Facebook. But I am going to end up calling it a night. As you heard me talk to somebody earlier, I do have to be at work in about 5 to 6 hours, depending on. And yeah, so to everybody that viewed, thank you so much for viewing. We really do appreciate it. Thank you for being interested in this situation particularly. And like I said, it's not over per se because everybody's still up there. But the police said all the people that were protesting can be up there on the sidewalk. I just don't know exactly which part the police are considering the sidewalk. So the protesters are up there. They're going to let this gentleman, whoever he is, stay in his tent. They're not going to take it as of right now and throw it away. And he gets to have 2 buddies stay here in the park with him tonight. So they leave 2 people with the man in the tent. He can stay. Everybody else has to stay up there. And there they are. So, like I said, I don't know exactly what part of there, but as long as that takes place and keeps solid and true, then hopefully the deal will stand. But everybody take care, be safe, and good night.